Hello and welcome to another review. My name is Radu and these are the Huawei Freebuds 3. These headphones are the closest you can get on an Android smartphone to the experience you have with the Apple Airpods on an iPhone. Let me tell you why. First of all, these are the third generation of Freebuds. They're mostly comparable to Apple Airpods Pro because they do have active noise cancelling. But we're going to talk about that later because there's a catch here. There's a small catch. They come in a small box just like this, picturing the headphones and the carrying case, and inside you're going to find another small box with a Huawei logo on top and the headphones. Just below you can find an USB to USB-C cable, nothing spectacular, but they also charge wirelessly, so that's a good thing. This is not the first time I've taken these out. Here you can find a QR code which you can use to download the Huawei AI Life app to set up your Freebuds 3. And I'm going to take you through that installation. And underneath some more manuals, which you can put in down pretty nice in the box because you won't need them. You just need a QR code. So let's pop this out. I've been using these for about 2 or 3 weeks and come on, got them out. The case itself is actually quite small. It's similar in size to the Airpods. It has a metallic finish on the back. Actually, this is the front. It's the Huawei logo over here. And you have a magnetic closing cap. Underneath, you can find a USB-C port for charging. It takes about 2.5 hours to charge the case completely with the Airpods in it. I just said Airpods, with the Freebuds in it. The buds themselves come in a very clean case, just like the Airpods. And yes, they are very, very similar. They have a magnetic fill inside, so they can fit in nicely. And they're actually very light. Same weight as the Airpods. Of course, I'm going to compare them to the Airpods the whole time. So let's see how easy they're going to pair with a smartphone. So the first time you're going to open your headphones is going to act like this. There's a small LED right here and they just found the phone. I'm going to hit connect, connecting, update available, okay. And right now I can see my headphones are connected to my phone. Now the AI Life app is going to be used to control and modify the settings of your headphones. I'm going to hit connect right here and they're connected. As I can see, the case has 40% battery, the left earbud has 70% and the right 65%. There are a few things you have to know about the Huawei Freebuds. These have noise cancelling, active noise cancelling, and as you can see, there's a dial here that you can use to set your headphones after you put them in your ear to adjust the noise cancelling to your hearing. So basically, I'm making some small adjustments to the noise cancelling so that it fits my hearing. Now the headphones are touch enabled, so you can set a few shortcuts. You can double tap the left button to play next, play pause, wake voice assistant, enable disable noise cancelling, this is my setting, and none. You can set the left earbud to do nothing. And this is the same for the right bud. You actually have to double tap it and that's it. And now it plays music. And as soon as I take one earbud out of my ear, the music stops, and then just like that, the music starts. What I like about these earphones is the sound. They sound incredibly for their size. But there's a catch. They say it has active noise cancelling, but in order to have active noise cancelling, a good active noise cancelling, you have to have passive noise cancelling. They don't fit exactly in your ear. You cannot install any kind of silicone tips on it, so it's not going to stay snug in your ear. You can run with them. It is possible because they have a very good design, but it's not going to passively isolate the noise. So without passive noise isolation, you don't have a lot of active noise isolation. Let's say just a compensation of the fact that they don't have any tips. The good thing is you're going to like them. Even though you're an Android smartphone user, they also work on iPhones just like the AirPods work on Android phones. but they don't have the same feeling. The feeling that when you open the case, just like this, in just less than 1 second, they are connected. And this is a good thing. This is the experience everyone wants with their headphones. Just open the case, take them out, put them in your ear, double tap, and that's it. The music starts. The mics on these things are pretty good, and I'm sure that with several software updates, they're going to act a lot better. I'm not going to hit update because these are not my headphones and just to receive them for testing, but the thing is, I like them. As you can see, the right earbud was like 65%, now it's 75%. The earbuds themselves charge very, very fast. I mean, it takes about 20 to 30 minutes to charge them almost full in the case. And the case itself, it takes about 1.5, 2.5 hours to charge completely with the earbuds inside. Now, if you're actually low on battery, you can do this. This is if you have a very new smartphone. You can go in here in battery, wireless reverse charging. You can put the smartphone on the back and the earphones in. And now they're charging wirelessly from my phone. Now this is a feature I like very much because I actually happen to use it a lot, only with these headphones. The price on these things are actually very competitive. They're basically $150, and that's actually a little cheaper than the Samsung Galaxy Buds. Now, they're quite different, the Galaxy Buds and the Huawei Freebuds, because the Galaxy Buds, well, they have a different design. These ones, you can actually pop them in your ear, but they lack one thing. They don't have active noise cancelling. They also work very well with Samsung phones and not that well with Android, like Huawei. So basically, every producer is going to build its own ecosystem. Just like Apple with its headphones, its lightning jack, wireless file transfer, this is actually what Huawei is doing right now. They have a few laptops that support wireless transfer with Huawei phones. You just have to put a Huawei phone on your laptop. It's going to automatically transfer your files, your photos to your system, and the same goes with the headphones. They basically work very well with an Huawei Android phone, but they do also work as well with another Android phone. The Huawei AI Life app, it's available for any Android device starting with Android 6 or 7, and it's going to work just as well. So the pros. They're very light, they're very small, they charge very fast, they stick quite well in your ear, the sound is really, really good. I mean, I wasn't expecting that. They're quite robust and resistant. I dropped them in I dropped them in the sink the last day and they worked just perfectly fine. But the noise cancelling isn't just that good. I mean, comparing them to about $300 headphones like Sony, it's supposed to be better. And I think the fourth version is going to be better because it's going to have those silicone tips to fit right in your ear. So this is my review of the Huawei Freebuds 3. I personally like them. After a few days of use, I didn't like them at first because they're quite bulky and heavy. They also come in black if you don't like the white ones. And I think they did a pretty good job, and considering the price, they're much cheaper than the Apple AirPods Pro. Although you're going to use them on an Android smartphone, they're actually one of the best headphones for $150 on the market. So this is it. These are the Huawei Freebuds 3. And if you like this review, don't forget to hit that like button. If you didn't like it, well, there's a dislike button on YouTube. Until next time, cheers.